Hey, what's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be about some peace dollars. So as you guys know, love silver. Just love this stuff. It's just awesome. Been collecting silver a very long time, but in the recent year or two, I focused a little bit more on specific coin collecting, which I think could be, tremendously fun, but also time consuming and expensive, especially when you get into some of the rare coins as well as higher grades, things like that. So one of the things I said I would never do, which I'm doing right now, is start an album. All right, so this is an album. This is basically just a coin album to collect specific types of coins. And I kind of like the idea now of completing a set. So I was at my local coin shop. You guys know Allen's Coins in Oliphant, Pennsylvania. Did a video on the shop there. And I was kind of looking around a little bit, not sure what I was looking for. I was looking at some of the slab coins, and then I moseyed over to the wall of albums and stuff, right? So you had this beautiful Dansco album. The Dansco stuff, I believe, ceased to stop production, I think in the beginning of 2020, when the pandemic hit. They stopped producing these different albums, and they haven't made them since. And the albums themselves have become collectible. If you look on eBay and just try to find these Dansco albums, which are of the utmost quality, I have to say, you'll pay anywhere from $20 to $75 or more in some cases. The more pages, the more expensive. The better condition, the more expensive. On average, I'd say maybe 40 bucks, 50 bucks, something like that. Just depends on which type of album. But there's 1,000,001 different types of coins you can collect. I saw this peace dollar album and I thought, you know what, the peace dollar collection is something that's obtainable. It's not something that's going to, take 30 years to collect and fulfill, and it's going to cost $100,000, anything crazy. Some of the coins in here are definitely more expensive, $100 plus, per coin, depending on, the condition and stuff, some harder dates, some key dates. They're going to be a lot more expensive and difficult to find, but that's part of it. It's part of the hunt. So here's the album. All right, so it starts in 1921. You can see here it ends in 1935. Now for this album, it does have the different mint marks. So right now I have the 1922, the 22D, the 23S, the 24, and the 25. All right, and that is it. It's a 2-page album. All right, like I said, it's not that many different coins here, but it's going to take some time. Each one of these coins could be anywhere from, the thing with peace dollars is people are collecting for their silver value, they're collecting for their historic value and stuff. And even like a coal one or someone selling like a beat up one, essentially, they're still getting at least 25 bucks, 30 bucks, in and around that price range. And then you get one in a better condition, expect to pay 40 or 50 or 60 or more. It really just depends on the date too. But yeah, I have a goal now of fulfilling this album. I want to have one of each of the peace dollars. So I thought it'd be just kind of fun. Again, something like this could be intimidating depending on what you're talking about. Like, for example, I think the Morgan dollars are way more popular than the peace dollars, but there's a much wider range. There's over 100 different Morgan dollars, different varieties and mintages and stuff like that. And that can get into the tens of thousands, if not literally $100,000 plus collection, if you got, the entire series of coins in decent shape. So you can see here the back of the album, and this is what makes these albums so nice. First off, the fact that there's these sheets of plastic, okay? So there's a front sheet and a back sheet. So when you put these coins in, they don't just, fall out, the plastic actually keeps them in. That's what's really, really nice about these. All right, but besides that, the information that's in it is fantastic too. This is showing, of course, all the different years and mintages, shows how many of each was made. All right, the 1921 is probably the most popular and more expensive peace dollar to get, whereas with the Morgans, the 1921 is probably the most common and the least lusted after. You know what I mean? So it's kind of the opposite here with the peace dollars. But yeah, there it is, Dansco. Again, if you're interested in these different albums, you want to start collecting different types of coins, these albums are the best. They are just, premier, just known as just some of the coolest, nicest built. Here's the whole presentation on the peace dollar. I don't know if you guys can even read that. You can pause there and maybe read the whole story here. But it's just a beautiful presentation and a fantastic album. And so I am trying my hand at coin collecting, as far as getting all the different years and stuff. I love constitutional silver, you know, half dollars, quarters, dimes, of all varieties, all different years and stuff like that. But even within those little collections, because I don't have that much of each type of coin, but even within those types of coins, I'm kind of separating. When I have like double dates or something, I'm trying to get one of each year. And those are mini little collections. Those are just loose. I just have those like in a baggie and stuff because they're just regular circulated condition. But this is just a fantastic presentation. Like I said, I never thought I'd kind of get into coin collecting when it came to silver, because this silver has a premium. It's just way more expensive. You know, but it's cool. I have to say, it's just cool. And I wanted to try a set, and I think this is a fantastic set to start with, because it's going to be, like I said, relatively obtainable. I can go to the coin shop every now and again and pick up, you know, one coin for the album. Maybe in the future I'd love to visit a coin show. That's something else that I want to do eventually. The timing has to be right, and you got to bring money. Any kind of convention, you go to a gun show, knife show, coin show, whatever, you got to bring some money. You definitely going to see stuff you want. You can't go there broke. That's kind of depressing to walk around hundreds and hundreds of tables and just want everything you see and can't get anything. Of course, you know, you could just go for fun and just see a lot of cool collectible coins, but, you know, part of it obviously as a collector is to bring something home, or to bring a lot of stuff home. So a coin show is definitely in my future. I was talking to Alan. There's a bunch of cool ones that are not too incredibly far, like within an hour or two from the location that he's at. But yeah, you know, in due time. But basically, I just want to show this to say that, like, I've totally gone to the side of collecting coins. Now, I still love bullion. In fact, as far as silver and gold's concerned, I'm still trying to obtain as much as possible here and there, just little bits. But as far as that's concerned, it's mostly bullion. I'm trying to stack weight. You know what I mean? So if I'm getting silver, I'm not really getting collectible silver pieces anymore at this point. The only collectible, you know, silver would be these piece dollars, because I want to fulfill this this set. And when I do, if this eventually gets filled up, I'll maybe pick a different coin and go from there. It doesn't have to be silver. It doesn't have to be super expensive. You could do a set like this and just trying to collect all the different, you know, Roosevelt dimes. Doesn't even have to be silver. Like I said, you could do nickels. You know, get a Jefferson nickel set or something, or a Lincoln penny set. You know, it's just fun. That's it. It's fun, and there's countless different types of these. Like I said, depending on whatever coins you're looking at, there's a bunch of them. It's just a really, really nice presentation, and just a really fun thing to, it's a goal. You know, I'm setting goals to obtain these different coins, and as it starts filling up, it gets exciting, and you get down to like, oh, you only need 2 more, and then you get one of them, no, and then you finally get that last one. You know, it's just a really fun, exciting thing. As you guys know, I talked about the American Silver Eagles. I finally completed that set. It took me a couple years, but when I got that last coin, I went to Allen's and I got the 1986, which is the first year release. And I knew I was going back, and I broke out the little set. I put it in a little holder and stuff, just like a little kid, just fulfilled a goal. And I thought it was really, really fun, and it's exciting. But now that that set's completed, and I have to wait each year to get a new coin, I'm doing this. That's next on the chopping block as far as collectibles go. But anyway, just wanted to share this with you guys. Let me know if you have been into coin collecting. I know a lot of you guys have been doing it since you're a kid. Maybe your father or grandfather or grandmother or mother or neighbor, or who knows, Boy Scout leader got into you know, collecting coins. I think it's just really fun. It is really, really fun, and especially when you're collecting money. Not only is this regular American money, but it's also silver. It's also historical. Just a cool thing. And, you know, eventually this stuff will just get passed on to maybe my child one day, which I hope to have. I do hope to have kids. But if not, you know, maybe another family member. Or maybe someone randomly who finds it and steals it. I have no idea. Once I'm gone, it's stuff is stuff. I don't care. I don't care where it goes, to be honest. I know a lot of people get wrapped up in, you know, different things like that, but I think that's a little stressful. Once I'm dead and gone, that's it. Who cares? Moving on, right? But anyway, that's all. These coins will be here long after I am. And that's kind of just a cool little piece of history there. So there you go. If you never heard of the peace dollar, Google it. It's a pretty interesting piece of our American currency and our American history. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.